Saskatchewan's latest mid-year financial update is projecting a $250 million deficit. That's a $1.3 billion reduction from the surplus that was originally predicted in March. Finance Minister Donna Harpower says the change is due in part to a drought that resulted in crop insurance payouts, along with lower potash prices and sales than expected.
It is disappointing, but as I said, positive. But I'm still very optimistic because of the strength that we're seeing in all of our economic indicators.
Harpower says the drought reduced crop production by 20%. That wasn't the only reduction. The Finance Ministry is projecting a $717 million decrease in non-renewable resources, with a majority of that coming in potash. Harpower says the last few years have seen the budget affected by, quote, extreme events.
We're looking at a pandemic, which of course brought the fiscal position of the province down because the economy was slowed down. Then we had it bounce back because of global unrest, and that's when our resource revenue bounced up to extreme levels. And then we had the largest or the most catastrophic drought, which brought it down again. Those are all extreme events.
With an election on the horizon next year, the government had not ruled out a tax cut. Harpower says the mid-year update makes a reduction in the PST or other taxes unlikely. The opposition says the government has squandered a resource boom.
Whether times are good or times are bad from a fiscal perspective, what a government has to do is make sure they're a good steward of public resources. And this is a government that has an awful record of wasting the hard-earned tax dollars of Saskatchewan people.
Wotherspoon says with this latest deficit projection, the government will only have one surplus in the last 9 years. He says it's not spending wisely and instead relying on taxes to make up the difference. Adam Hunter, CBC News, Regina.